While many aspire to enrich their lives by living in ethnically diverse places, few can match Don Nissanka's lifelong multicultural experience. The son of an expatriate working overseas, Nissanka's childhood made him a global citizen, a critical asset in his current quest to revolutionize the world's battery industry.
Well, I was born in Sri Lanka, in Colombo, Sri Lanka, and it wasn't very long after that I ended up moving to Zambia with my parents. We traveled overseas. My dad and mom were working overseas, and pretty much most of my life was spent overseas growing up.
Nissanka and his four sisters enjoyed supportive parents who strongly believed in the importance of education.
There weren't a whole lot of choices when it came to education in my family. We either got educated or we really had very upset parents, and I think we learned that very early in our life. And I want to bring my child up the same way. I wouldn't change that for a minute.
When it was time to leave for college, Nissanka decided to come to America. He landed in Kansas City with one suitcase.
Dr. Stevenson was there. She welcomed me to the university, and it wasn't just a handshake. How Don, come here. That type of with open arms took me into the university, brought me back, got me exposure to all the faculty. We had orientation. And I think those are the kind of things that really makes a person want to be in a university for a long time.
I've had the pleasure of working with thousands of international students over the past 23 years, but Don stands out. He was probably the first student who came to us who I would describe as a true global citizen. He certainly embraced being on our campus and became a very integral part of the international student body once he arrived.
At Central Missouri, Nissanka earned a bachelor's degree in industrial engineering and technology management and a master's in industrial management, crediting Dr. Robert Orenberg and Dr. Lyman Hanna for their contributions to his education. Like so many students, finding work during college was critical. Managing the University Conference Center was a challenge, and it also gave him a chance to showcase his skills as a musician, playing the guitar and piano for guests.
The Conference Center experience was probably one of the biggest things that helped me in my career. Conference Center at certain times managed about 3,000 people coming in for conventions. As a manager of the Conference Center, I got a lot more exposure to being able to keep several balls in the air, and I think that probably got me started on my career a lot earlier.
Before leaving Central Missouri, Nissanka needed to find an internship. A local battery company seemed like a good starting point.
I didn't really know anything about batteries. I walked into Gates Energy Products and really gave my resume, and I actually offered to work for free, mainly because I needed an internship and I needed some credits.
Nissanka went to work, but not for free. He rose quickly through the ranks as industrial engineer, quality manager, and operations manager. He pursued a new management position when the company was sold.
Well, at Hawker, I developed the entire value-added business. I managed it, and it was a huge success. It became probably one of the biggest part of revenue earners for Hawker. Hawker then sold their business to a group called Enesys, and the new group that came in really had me focus more into becoming into the defense and aerospace side of the business.
It was at this stage that Nissanka used his technological expertise and a lifetime of relating to people to catapult him into an incredibly successful sales career.
In business today, it's all about relationship, and I realized that very fast becoming a sales guy. As Director of Sales and Marketing for Enesys' aerospace and defense business, I grew that business from a $200,000 a year business, and when I left Enesys, the company had locked in over $100 million worth of contracts with the Department of Defense.
Following this success, Nissanka began to crave a new challenge. He realized he could put his unique blend of expertise to work in his own venture.
There comes a time, as entrepreneurial as I was, I needed to do something on my own. And I woke up one morning and I said, I needed to change. I needed a change in my career.
Nissanka joined with 3 industry colleagues to create the CoCam America company. The beauty of this new challenge was to take a technology from the developmental stage to the world marketplace. CoCam is now producing a patented new generation of battery technology, the Superior Lithium Polymer Battery, or SLPB.
We've already produced cars that can run 100 to 150 miles of fully electric CoCam batteries that are about the size of a briefcase that you can literally hold in your hand. We introduced the technology to larger OEMs like Ford and Chrysler and GM, and we also have introduced the technology to the Department of Defense. The defense applications for this are just phenomenal.
CoCam America's batteries are now under consideration for use on the AH-1 helicopter, the F-16 Falcon, and the F-18 Hornet. They will also debut as the first lithium batteries on a commercial airliner when the new Boeing 787 takes to the skies. Nissanka credits the work of Missouri Senators Kit Bond and Jim Talent, as well as U.S. Congressman Ike Skelton for supporting the company's plans to build a new production facility in Missouri. CoCam's Missouri plant will bring more than 200 high-tech jobs to the state. On July 20, 2006, Senator Bond announced an $8 million appropriation from the Senate Defense Spending Bill to support CoCam's development, qualification, and testing of SLPB technology.
In addition to giving our warfighters a technological advantage, CoCam America will create high-tech, high-paying jobs for hard-working Missourians at their new plant in Lee's Summit. Don, we thank you for all of your hard work on behalf of Missouri and America. We're proud to call you one of our own, a Missourian. Congratulations on being named Central Missouri State University's Distinguished Alumnus for 2006.
Nissanka and his partners are revolutionizing an industry. It's a task that demands extreme dedication and focus, a task he couldn't do without the support of Kim, his wife of 10 years.
The biggest thing that has ever happened to me is I met Kim, who is not only my wife, but she's also my best friend right now. And I'm going to get teary eyes when I'm talking about her because I love her to death, and she's done a lot for me. She brought me the biggest love of my life with Jasmine. Everything that I do, it's all around her, and she is the let me say the ultimate child.
Nissanka wants to recognize the support of his parents, Siri and Hema Nissanka, as well as his wife's parents, Jerry and Karen Croucher. And perhaps it's most fitting that Don Nissanka is congratulated for his Distinguished International Alumni Award by the same person who welcomed him to Central Missouri nearly 2 decades ago.
Don, I simply can't find the words to tell you how much you have meant to Central Missouri State University, now the University of Central Missouri. We appreciate you as you travel throughout the world, as you recruit, and you represent every one of us in the very most positive light, and we are so very proud of you. Wish you and your family the very best forever.
Please join the University of Central Missouri Alumni Association in honoring 2006 Distinguished International Alumni Award recipient, Mr. Don Nissanka.